Cheq-In. That's right. You don't have to work for money. Let money work for you. That's what we do. Yeah. What we do, yeah, we trade. 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 What we do, said we trade. Said what we do, yeah, we trade. What we do, yeah, we trade. What we do, yeah, we trade. That's right.
10 pips a day takes poverty away. 20 pips a day take wifey on a date. 50 pips a day, I'ma quit my job today. You wondering why I trade? I don't know why you don't trade. Hey, you should be trading, and you could be making money from your smartphone, and you could be escaping the 9 to 5. 9 to 5. Stress don't lie, stress don't lie. I can see you from your face, you wanna cry. I don't know why you're not trading though.
You should own your Kairos moment.
You should be trading.
Yeah.
Really? You asking me what we do? Should we tell her? What we do?
Alright, everyone, welcome to another episode of Cheq-In. Live trading. I hope you guys are doing well. Hey guys, Miss Faith, how you doing? Money, how you doing? I hope you guys are doing extremely very well today. My name is Cheq-In. I'm one of your hosts for today. Yeah, okay. Before we go in, while I'm talking, while I'm just quickly recapping the disclaimer and every single thing, I would like you guys to let me know where you're tuning in from. Very, very important that we understand that. To know that, we have actual human beings on this call, and they're actually coming from a place. So with that all being said, let's quickly just take the disclaimer. The disclaimer is always very simple. The past performance does not guarantee future ones, and every decision that you make on this live stream is solely dependent on you. Do not make any decision that you don't financially understand, and do not risk any amount of money that you're not willing to lose. This live stream is for educational and entertainment purposes. It is not for financial advice reasons. And so I really highly recommend that every single decision that you make on this call, make sure it's coming from your own intuition. At the end of the day, I hope you guys are doing well. One more time again, my name is Cheq-In. In fact, one more announcement I want to give before we go in is that please make sure that you don't let anybody scam you by using my name or using anything related to Cheq-In to scam you, texting you about some investments or a couple of things. It is not me. It is not me. At the end of the day, one of the things we're going to be doing now is quite very simple. I just really want to be able to let you guys see that we are a people of Cheq-In from London, handpicked, waving at. How you doing? Killer Zulu. The name is Skilla. Anyways, I hope you guys are doing well. Once again, one of the things that I have to say over here is quite very simple. I think I have something that I need to say. Robert, can you just let me know if I'm missing any announcement? If not, then I'm good to go. I think also, what else do we have that I'm missing here? If there is any more announcement, just let me know, Robert. If not, then I'm just going to go straight up into it. Oh, one more time again, is one of the most incredible announcements also as well as yesterday. People made money. I saw the testimonials. On the other hand, as well, GBP NZD did incredible well. If you made money with the GBP NZD, please drop money in the chat. The money we are dropping in the chat is not basically to promote the idea of money, it's to promote the idea of success. And so if you made money, please drop money in the chat. Let me know that you took the GBP NZD trade and then you made money. Also, this live stream is a live stream that really promotes psychology. We are not people that we are actually just here carelessly just saying buy or sell. We really care about your psychology. And so as the stream goes on, you will hear some tips, you will hear some couple of information. That the purpose of that information that you'll be hearing is to fix your mind so that we can fix your trading. And so so Miss Faith is saying money, so that means she made money from the GBP NZD trade from Reese Paul yesterday, and you guys will get a chance to be able to say thank you to Reese because he is coming on the live stream very soon. Now, with that all being said, as you guys already know, we're gonna quickly just go and check in up with Miss Denise. If Miss Denise is on the live stream, can I know? Yes. Okay. So if Miss Denise is here, perfect. Yes. Can we bring Miss Denise on the screen just quickly? Let me see how she's doing. Miss Denise, can you hear me? Hi. How you doing? Today you look like Wednesday. Today you look like Wednesday. So welcome to today's session, live stream as well, Miss Denise. Please give it to me. How are we looking like? The fundamentals. How are we looking like?
Oh, happy What a Day Wednesday to everybody in the Cheq-In community. And congratulations to those who made money yesterday. So that's
Yeah.
awesome. Well, so today you're going to see some news that already happened, but there's no stats on it as yet. Red folder on the GBP and an amber folder on the euro dollar. So 3 red folders on GBP and the one on euro. There's one happening at 9 a.m. Oh, that's in play, I guess. Yeah, we're after the hour. So, Bank of England, Governor Bailey, he speaks or is in process of speaking. And then at 10:05, we've got an amber folder on USD, where there's Treasury Secretary Yellen speaks. And then later on in the afternoon, red folder FOMC on USD dollar. And that's it.
Okay. So we're gonna bring it up on the screen so that we can be able to let people. So if anybody have any questions that you want to ask concerning the fundamentals, please just let us know. And I think Miss Denise is always doing an incredible job feeding us with the information that we are hearing right now. And so this is not something that you cannot find it on your own. What we are doing here is we are promoting consistency. You see, consistency is one of the characteristics that every single trader needs in order for you to be able to make money consistently. And so we are promoting the idea of consistency. Whether there is news or whether there is no news, Ms. Denise is always in the room, always ready to give us fundamental news and information. And we are highly, really appreciate her so much for every single thing that she always keeps on doing for us. And so as you guys already know, you know the drill. We are people of honor. And so if you appreciate what she just did right now, please drop some number ones in the chat. Let me know. Okay, again as well, if there is anything that pops up, she will let us know. She's always communicating. What you guys don't know is she's always at the back of the room checking the news to see what is gonna happen, what we're gonna miss, what we're not miss. And so she always feed us from the back room. And so you guys may not always see her from time to time again, just in the beginning. But what you don't know is she's always there, making sure if something pops up and it's emergency, she goes like, guys, you gotta be careful with this. And so thank you so much, Ms. Denise, for everything that you did for us. And so on the next call here, I think if there is nothing else that we are going to be talking about fundamentally, you think there is anything interesting on Bloomberg?
Okay.
If you can check that out also, let us know. If there is anything breaking news-ish kind of a thing, you can always just let us know when you pop up. So maybe either Bloomberg.com or maybe investing.com. One of those news channels as well also. I know that mostly we get something from there. But if not that, I think we are good to go, because I can see that obviously we do have what do we call it again? We do have currently we have USD, two new USD. Am I correct? What is today's date again? No, today is 24th. So we have so I'm right. We have two USD news coming up. And you said Treasury, right? The Treasury Secretary Yellen is speaking. And then the FOMC meeting in which is in the minutes news. Okay, cool. So I think we are good to go right now, and I think they are all associated with the USD. I think there is nothing with the GBP today, so I think we're good to go. Okay, I'm fine. Thank you so much. I think the information is great. Thank you so much, Ms. Denise. God bless you. So if you guys, thank you. Okay, so we're gonna bring the other hosts also into the room. Okay, so can you guys hear me now? I don't know why I keep on getting muted and unmuted. I don't know what is going on. But can you guys hear me now? I know, but can you guys hear me now? Perfect. Can you guys hear me now? Yes, I know I'm muted. Can you guys hear me now? If you can hear me loud and clear, please drop some ones in the chat. Let me know. Okay, perfect. Okay, so I'm ready now. Let's have Reese Paul. Let's have him on the screen, please, if you don't mind. Reese, how are you doing, brother?
I'm all good, bro. How are you? How are you? How is
I'm
yourself?
good. I think the best way to welcome you back on this live stream right now is a beautiful Cheq-In sound. So Robert, if you can do me a favor, can you just give response on Cheq-In sound? For the GN trade was a massive OTPs moving
Dude,
straight up into the bank. Perfect. I like that. And so that was a beautiful trade yesterday, brother. I can tell you and I can
appreciate
assure you, you are surprising the banks. That is all that I will say.
you. But you know what? I was actually going to say, you made such a valid point off the back of that trade yesterday. Remember when we was talking about the trade you took and it won on Monday? That is a prime, and I said in relation to that, I struggled to sit out of the London session yesterday because I know over the last 4 weeks, like Cliff said something today, which he said consistency with the news. Like you need to take that consistency into every aspect. Like so for me, over the last, I've had really good weeks, but this could have been probably the best 2.5 months of my trading career if I stayed away from London session. So that being said, yesterday when he was saying, "Oh, do you know what? I broke my rules." He didn't break his rules because it fell in line with his confluences. I had to wait, which doesn't sound difficult, but the reality it is because all I can do, I just have to click a button and my money started to run for me. But I had to wait for the setup. I waited for my confluences, and I took the trade and I left it. I didn't even check it until this morning. I woke up at 3:30 this morning. I saw a message from Nestor. He was like, "GN crazy," and I was like,
Yeah.
"Check my
I think I
terminal."
saw the same message. I saw the same message from Nestor as well. And that was when I actually also, because yesterday, as soon as we were done, I just had some couple of few late night routine, talked to some couple of few people, and I just literally just went off. And so I didn't really check it till this morning when I saw Nestor saying GN. And I said, let me go check it out. So I was even on my call, I think the live session that time. And then I just checked it and I said, no way. You know, it is a move that there are some moves that even though you don't get excited when you make money at some point in your trading journey, there are some moves that gives you some level of gratification.
Yeah,
If I'm
100%.
if I'm making sense. And so that was a very good trade. And I think so we're gonna test our sounds. I think Nestor is not in the room yet, so we're gonna test our sounds while you and I try to go and milk the market together today. Does that make sense?
Let's
All
go,
right,
baby.
so Robert, can I guess know if the trigger sound is ready or not? If it is, then we are ready to pull some triggers. All right, and then after the trigger sound, you gotta make sure that you give me the cha-ching sound to make sure it's ready. And after the cha-ching sound, just make sure that we have the bell ready for us to be able to know that the New York Stock Exchange is open. Let's go. Okay, so we are good to go right now. I think we are good to go. Reese, do you have anything you want to share on the screen?
Today, yes. So, you guys can share my screen. Hold on, bear with me. Present, share screen. Can you guys see my screen? Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, we can see your screen.
So, another move I was waiting for yesterday. Bear with me, guys. Yeah, another move I was waiting for yesterday was GJ sells. As you can see, you know, I like to follow the trend. I do trade counter trend as well. But again, like one of my rules is the trend is your friend. Like you learn that in ABCs of trading, and the reason you learn it is because the trend is literally your friend. You get the better moves with the bigger trend. Trying to guess and when the trend when the trend is gonna change with a pair is Very difficult. So I watched it break down through this range yesterday. This is on the 4-hour chart. This is a higher time frame. So, like I said, we had a conversation. I think it was last week Thursday when we were speaking about like multiple time frame analysis, and we were giving you analogies. This is something that we do every day. I had a similar scenario through here. Let me drop down to a lower time frame. You'll see price right now. Like I said, we are currently, we'd say a sideways market. We can all see that price is moving sideways, playing table tennis between these ranges. But the overall trend is to the upside. So out of this consolidation area, this is where the big move is going to take place. So people, lower time frames, like Ernest is a guy that would make a killing like during this range, through this range. But like the farmers, me and Cliff, we wait for the move out of this. So that being said, we can still see we're pushing up, but we have failed to take out this big range here. Okay. And what it's doing is respecting this range through here. We'll drop down and you'll see these levels through the lower time frames. Can you see where support has been formed, taken off support, broken? Now it's actually retested as support, but if we get a close below, this whole trade will be viable for us. So we're just waiting to see the retracement out of here, retest, push down, retest through here, and we want this move to finish down here. So this is probably a 220 pip move. I don't really go for anything over 200 pips. The reason is I do swing, but again, I know what I'm in the market for. 200 pips at pretty much any lot size is going to give you a decent return. So what we're actually waiting for now with GJ, we drop onto the lower time frames.
I think Reese is frozen, right? Robert, if Reese is frozen, can you give me the trigger sound? Okay, Reese is frozen. Confirmed. Done. Okay, guys. So while we are waiting for Reese, I am trying to actually really. Can we share my screen so that we can be able to take it out from there? So I'm trying to quickly just try to see. So this is Euro USD. It's still playing around in this channel. It's back here, and I want to sell Euro USD as another entry for the original one that we have already been in, as you guys can see. So I want to sell Euro USD from where it is now. The stop loss is going to be. We're going to put a stop loss above this area to give it like just 40 pips. It's not even necessary. Let's go for 30 pips stop loss. 30 pips stop loss. So you can. So I'm getting the coordinate done. Right now, just give me a second. Let me get a coordinate down for Euro USD. So you can. So that's another entry that I'm taking right now for a sell. I'm anticipating the New York Stock Exchange should at least take us down for that. So give me a second. Let me send the coordinate to Robert, and then he will just. Okay, so.
Sorry about that, guys. My internet connection literally just dropped.
Okay, so Robert, can you bring it up on the screen? So I'm selling Euro USD now. I'm gonna get it now for Euro USD. I'm selling it because did I share my screen? Okay, perfect. So I'm selling. So this is Euro USD, and this is it's just a channel move that I'm just taking to this area here. You know, so let's see how the thing plays out, and then we just check it out from there. I think I'm gonna give it back to Reese, brother. Go on.
Sorry about that, guys. My internet dropped, so I have no idea why. So I literally just had to just close the stream and start it again. But as I was saying, yes, GJ is still bullish, and this is from the 4-hour wick. If you see these candles, huge wick to the upside, huge wick to the downside through this range. So we're currently mid-range. Now, what we're waiting to see, where is momentum going to break? In which direction is momentum going to break? But what we can see as we drop down to the lower time frames, at this level of resistance, we see the same thing through here. We see the same thing through here. We see the same thing through here. It's kind of triple topped. Now, double top candle, reversal, still stuck between this range. It's just retesting this level of support. Now we drop down to the 15. We're waiting to see what's going to happen at this range here. The reason for that is if we're measuring wave to wave, just so you guys can understand, when we're in trend, and you can see we're currently heading to the downside, if the market is going to remain bullish, it's not going to take out this area. Simply because it won't go and create a new high. If it does do that, we'll see it take out this high, manipulate us, create a new high, and then we'll see the market go into meltdown. But I really do feel from this range, looking at the 15, check the 5 there. We see this 15-minute area, this 5-minute zone. If this 5-minute zone is broken, which will just set an alert for, on the smaller time frames. So if this area just below here is broken, I'll set up like this. Get rid of that. This is from the 5-minute area. We want to see a break and a retest of this zone here. This small zone here. The minute it breaks this little 20 pip zone, the traffic is clear through this zone here. So we'll be in. This is an early entry, by the way, guys. We're in for about 48 pips before we see any sort of reversal. Ideally, I'd like to see the structure actually broken, but I do believe with the announcements that are coming out between now and this evening, we will get a little bit of manipulation, but I do think this bull run we've seen, I'll show you from 4 hours. This bull run we've seen will have a strong reversal. Only simply because if you see that leg up, pull back, leg up, equal highs, it needs to grab the liquidity from here to move on up. So we'll still see it. We're looking for a correction of GJ. So that's what we're waiting for at the moment. I was looking at GM retracements, but sometimes when you're looking at these trades, sometimes a reversal off a move like this can all seem all too easy. So what we need to do, we need to wait for a clear break as well. We're on 15. Through this zone here. Got a 5-minute zone just here. And here. Get rid of these now. So that leg up we had has happened. It's cleared way past that zone. 3:30 New York Stock Exchange, the bell was rung.
Perfect. So let's see how it goes with the other news and stuff. Hopefully we are able to get some money being made.
Gold has been Actually, another TP with gold. These were my TPs yesterday for gold. The only one that wasn't hit was 1995, but we're having a heavy retracement at the minute. I know.
Really?
And yeah, with gold, yeah. And this will be, I'm pretty sure Ernest is probably in some sort of sales right now. I was looking at a US 35 as well.
I think I'm just basically just waiting for. I mean, there are two types of trading in the market. There is times to execute and time not to execute. Both of them are all trading.
Yep.
And so sometimes when we come on course like this, people will think because we might not execute means we didn't trade. No, we did. We just didn't execute. You know, because if I come to you right now, Reese, and if I tell you, give me your new phone, all right, and then I'm going to give you $5, would you trade it?
Definitely not.
Yeah. So you that moment you didn't accept my offer, so I lost that offer. Does that make sense? So trade happened, just that you didn't engage in. And so, yes, exactly. So the same way, if I offer you $100,000 for your phone, would you trade it?
Definitely.
Of course, you even convinced me and say, "Hey, bro, you know this phone is made from, you know." It's
I will sell it to you. I say this isn't the usual silver they use. This is titanium. I'll be selling you, bro.
I tell you, I know what you mean. And so sometimes knowing when to trade and knowing when not to trade, they are all trading, and you just need to understand that vibe. Yeah.
And I think once you understand that, you lose that not urge to trade every day, because you know a lot of people think that in the initial phases you get into trading, you make £500-600 in a week, and you're like, wow, you can see the potential. But then what happens is you feel like you have to be sitting in front of the computer 12 hours a day in your car, looking at charts. I promise you, I don't know what's going on. If I'm not on these calls, I'm not doing a webinar, or I'm not doing a New York session, I don't know what's going on. Not to say that I'm not interested, I'm not in front of the chart. So it's not going to pay me anything to know that GJ's made a 200 pip move to the upside. Doesn't do anything for me. And this again goes back to the same thing that Cliff said. There's a consistency factor. Same shot, same time, every day, same pair, same confluences. It gets boring. It does. But when it's boring, that's when you know you're on.
Can we even throw a question while we are waiting for the trades to play out? Can we even throw a question to the people right now in the group? Like, do you guys have a schedule for trading? Like, do you actually say, okay, you know how you go to school, you know how you go to you work? Like that's like I'm talking about those guys in our chat right now in the audience. You know, the family, the Cheq-In family, those who are checking in right now. Do you guys have let's have a quick discussion while we are waiting for the trades to play out. I mean, do you guys have a schedule? How do you schedule your trading day? Can you guys talk to us for a second?
Let's see. I want to actually see these. Let's see the comments. Are you trading particular pairs, session times? John, what are you doing? Are you trading
What
pairs?
are you doing?
What is it that you want?
Do you need? We can talk about this today because you know workflow is very important. You know, like sometimes one of somebody's problem may be as little as lack of structure, and it's not because they are not disciplined. They just don't know how to structure. It's just as simple as that, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know.
No, I agree, bro, and I say this to you know, some of my friends, like people that you know. Then what do? Are you still doing that trading thing? Yeah, that thing.
Still doing that trading thing.
that thing, yeah, is actually going okay, believe it or not. But one of the hardest transitions was, you know, from working, trading to then trading full time is like it. Until you've done it, you don't know. It's actually flipped on its head. So I always tell people, like, you know, you might make 2 to 3 grand a month, work in your job. Now all of a sudden, let's say you're 9 months in a year in of trading, you're now clearing £400 to £500 a week. You're now making £2,000 extra a month, making 24k that you didn't have before, and you're still covering all your bills. That transitional period, you need to remember, you now have lost £24,000 or whatever that is, or £36,000 for the year when you decide to become a full trader. Why? Because you're no longer getting paid to go to work. So your expenses, your budget, your target for the week, they all have to fall in line. Otherwise, you have no structure. You don't even I can look at the charts and I'll be like, you know what? I'm done for today. Boom, done. Like, because if there's nothing there and I'm just taking trades willy-nilly because I feel like I have a blanket of security, guess what? You won't be doing this long either.
Right.
Like, so make it make sense. Make it work for you. You know, some of you guys are fortunate enough to be able to working from home, jump on these calls. If you can't and you don't have the time to trade intraday, you can still trade intraday, but you have to have confluences for yourself. Is the trend broken? We had the impulsive waiver. We had the pullback. Is it confirmed the level of support? Once you have those 4, 5, 6 confirmations on your moving averages, whatever it is you use, pull the trigger. After that, make sure your risk is in line. You won't sweat. Believe me, you won't have no trading sweats. You might even crack on with your day and forget. I promise you, last night I swear to you, I forgot GM was open because there were so many confluences. I've seen that move so many times. I was like, yeah, and it's not an arrogance thing. It's because I've seen it a million times. Cliff, you know what I'm talking about. You know when it's like when you say, "Oh, Naz is gonna fly, bro," and I look at Naz and I'm like, I don't really know, and then it drops 500 points, and I'm just like, damn. It's not because I can't see what Cliff sees. It's because he's just seen it more times than I have. Why? Because of his routine.
Right. Right. And then one thing that I want people to understand is that the question that we are asking is deeper. The question that we just asked is deeper. The reason why I'm saying it's deeper is because, you see, people don't have a structured schedule for trading. Look, the food you even eat before you trade matters. The 15 minutes, 20 minutes things you experience before you trade matters. And so if you want to be able to have the purpose of a pre-trading schedule and a post-trading schedule all helps you to be consistent. So let's say, for example, you want to be able to, for example, myself right now, I make sure, like if you look at my schedule right now, if I don't eat well, there is a way, it's different from me fasting, but if I don't eat well, there is a way I behave because the brain is an organ. If it doesn't have the right energy, it will not let you behave in the right way. And so exercise is good. Meditation, such as you just relaxing for stress management is not bad. But at the end of the day, you need to be able to know every single, maybe if you are trading on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, you have to dedicate some hours just for your trading schedule. That means if you wake up 6:30, that is the time you go to work. Then before the work, you gotta take a shower. You gotta do something that makes you feel refreshed. Would you just go to your job without brushing your teeth? I mean, you're gonna confuse your boss. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna just let the guy get confused of whatever that the business is going on. So you just need to understand that trading is the same. I get the whole idea of you want to learn this skill and trade from the beach, but come on, man. The beach is not an office. You want to be able to be realistic here. So yeah, Nestor is in great. So you need to be able to understand that, that reality of that trading thing. No, Robert, no need for Nestor to knock. The boiler room is his home. Let him pop in just like that.
One thing as well, with that, those people that you see trading in front of in the beaches, they've had their trenches. They've had their times in the trenches, And it's not to say that
I think that is for even a lifestyle reason. I think that that is for a lifestyle purpose. If there was no Instagram, nobody would just go to the beach and take a picture of that. If there was no social media, nobody would care about that. I think that the real. I don't have a problem with you taking a picture on the beach to say you are trading, but that's not where you built your business. You didn't build a business right there. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like the business started from. Yes, exactly. Like right now, we will see Jeff Bezos in a huge place, but he also started from the garage. That is where the passion started from. And so
No,
I have no problem with you at the beach showing $100,000. But I will have a problem with you letting us think that is where the business grew.
Yeah.
So the business, the official business didn't grow at the beach. It grew from your office, from your discipline area. And so for me, that is you. I don't have any problem with you trading at the beach or trading at the bush, wherever you want to trade. That is up to you. But it's your problem. I don't care. But you cannot just convince me that's where you build the business.
Yeah, no. But that's where it comes back to, like, doing things like this, about the authenticity about trading. You know, like, I won't lie. I won't say you will catch me probably sitting on the beach trading, but that's not where I built my business. Like exactly what you said. I've put myself in a position to be there.
The beach. Anything can confuse you at the beach. Anything. You know what I mean? Like, anything can confuse you at the beach. You know, and so, like, maybe it's because I don't go to the beach that much as a lifestyle, and so you won't find me trading at the beach. Maybe that is probably why. But even still, I still think beach is just a context of what we are talking about here. That means there is a place you gotta be serious at, you know, and that will help you stay in the right mindset. Nestor, how you doing, bro?
Doing great, thanks, bro.
Yeah,
wow,
so welcome, man. We just waiting on the trade to play out. I took a first trade. I think I took Euro USD, so I'm just waiting for it. How is the Euro USD going again? Okay, let me open mine.
Yeah, share your screen, bro.
I'm in that trade. I saw it.
Oh, you are in. So we are making money already, by the way. I mean, it all depends on people's lot sizes. If your lot size is small, I mean, that is not my fault. But then at least we are in some blue. So let's see how it goes. So guys,
let's run it up, man.
So whoever wants to share their screen, you can take it out from there. Reese, should we go? Should we go in now?
No, not yet. I'm literally just waiting for the close of this candle. I'm looking. Dude, you're almost there. Almost. We're gonna take EJ and GJ today.
Okay.
And the reason I'm doing that, like, don't be mistaken, is because, listen, guys, when I open a trade, like I said to you, I was in gold yesterday. Before our webinar, I was in GN. I trade at 2% a trade. So when those 4 TPs are taken out, that's 8%.
Did you hold that trade all the way to the?
I held it, bro. If I showed you my terminal,
show us.
This is for motivational purposes only, guys. I trade a funded account, and yes, we are live. I will send those coordinates in just a second. So I have a funded account, and this was what closed out today. Can you guys see that?
Let's see.
Can you see?
Yeah. So actually, me too as well. This is how I close out today as well. So I think we are all closing out today, guys. We are not sure. You know, we don't like showing results on these sessions because we don't want to promote that idea. But sometimes, if we get a show for you to know that, you know,
we're not sitting here making this up, man. We're not sitting here.
I think I closed. I think I took a GBP CHF. I think that even the Euro USD is also in a good position right now. So I think we.
Right, GN. We're gonna try and have a little bit of a tire stop. Right, guys, open up GJ. For sure. 15. Let's see this. Yeah, we're gonna get that 40 pips. Right. GJ buys. I will literally type up the coordinates for you guys right now. It's 15 minutes to this candle close. Let me see what the 4 hours saying. Let's fill in this wick.
You say you're buying GBP JPY, yeah?
No, it's gonna sell. It's an early entry for the sell, though.
But I don't trade. I don't trade GJ.
Oh, don't worry, bro. We trade GJ, bro.
I don't trade. Do you trade China 50?
No.
Okay, I trade China 50 too, bro.
How well does that move? Like, in terms of, like,
it's very volatile. But the truth of the matter is, I deleted China 50 from my watch list. It scared me one time.
Oh, that's like,
It scared me one time, bro. It reminded me of USD MXN. Only legends will understand this.
Oh, mate.
Okay,
What?
cool. Okay, so when I said that, only legends will understand this. Yeah, bro, we good to go. Yeah, we here. China 50. Yeah, I know money love China 50, man. Like, there are some pairs you would never forget. What it reminds. In fact, anybody on this live stream right now in the chat, what pair can you never forget? Like in your life, not in terms of blues. Like, you know what I mean, in terms of red. Like, what pair would you never forget? Guys, put it in the chat. Let me know. There is a pair. Everyone has that emotional heartbreak from that pair. And you know one pair I don't trade. Funny enough, USD JPY. I don't trade that. I don't like that. I don't know. Nelson, you trade that?
Sorry, I just muted myself. Sorry, say that again.
I'm only trading gold to be honest.
Man.
I could trade every pair, but I'm just trading gold. Like, I don't trade any other stuff. I only go to other pairs when I'm with you guys. Maybe when you give a trade and when Reese give a trade, I'm only on gold. Like, I don't.
That's
I don't
what I mean. Even people always ask me that, what time frame do you trade? I say the only times I really trade like the 1 minute and I enter off the 5. I might get confirmation for one, but trading pure and simply off the 1 minute, I only really do that with you. I don't, because you know that's not really my skill set, but I know that you hit. So why would I not? Why would I leave money on the table?
So I think gold has been messing up people, and they're saying go. I hear, guys. I mean, we have Gold Master on this squad. If you have any gold questions, just ask him. I mean, for me, I don't trade. I don't even analyze gold. If I should be honest, if you see me analyze,
you know what you should tell them though, bro, Cliff. And one thing I've learned from you is the way to actually interpret fundamentals on a basic level. Because people say, yeah, news is coming out, but bro, 9 times out of 10, people don't even know what the news does or how it affects, or
people don't know. So you want us to talk about news now?
Yeah, just a little bit, man. I think it's important, man. We don't really touch upon it. Everyone said, "Oh, we wait for the 2 o'clock bell." This red folder news, like.
I think Reese is the English. See, is the English. People don't read the English. Look, the truth is, it's not that complicated. If you want to sell me Coca-Cola, and I hear the news on the radio that Coca-Cola is on a high demand, you know something will happen to the price. You know, and so I think these things, they are core fundamentals of just reading and understanding the English, so I think we should try to get them translators. If you don't understand the fundamentals, it's basically because you don't understand what you're reading, because it's just normal key stuff. But then I think the last time Nesto explained the news, but if they want us to do that again, gold is bad vibes. See, why is everybody just hating on gold? I don't think gold is bad vibes. I think it's a character thing. I think you just need to have a heart of a Galamsea. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Anyways, I think the fundamentals thing that you're talking about, Reese, is basically just the keywords. Let me just hit on that before Nestor comes in and talk about fundamentals. Is the keywords. When I say the keywords, you need to find something.
I wanted to give a gold buy, but it seems everyone doesn't want the gold today, though.
No, just give it, bro. You can still give it.
Give it, bro.
Bro. Just give it.
I'm just kidding. It's not prepared yet, but I'm watching it. It's not in yet. Almost. When it's in, I'll let everyone know.
Yeah, so basically that is all that I would say. That is the keywords, Reese. It's just the keywords. If you understand the keywords, if you are hearing, for example, the economic calendar news like this, is quite very simple. It's actual, previous, and then the forecast. So normally you will be able to understand that if it's high, if it's low, it's affected this way. So that one is quite very self-explanatory. We have red folders, yellow folders, orange folders, but there are some certain type of news that are impromptu. For example, if let's say there is a war or there is pandemic, those kind of things, gold starts to go up. Why? because gold is a safe haven for investors. And so that is why gold normally goes up when there is a huge problem in the world. And that is something that you just need to, I'm not involved. And that is why you're not involved in what, Mr. Love Frank 14.
I think she's talking about the gold. Like she's not part of those who said it.
Yeah, because I don't think it's that bad. So that is the only thing I would say about the fundamentals is the keywords. If you go to hate small account but love big ones, it's true. I think people are saying they don't love gold because they want to use small accounts and turn it into big money
and turn it into £1 million. Please,
yeah.
How many people do you know that have done that? Really, realistically, hardly none. That's one. Even like the flipping account mentality, I hate that. Yes, it can be done after a while when you have a certain volume in your account. But let's be honest, man. Taking 100 trades, you take 20, 30 trades, you're over leveraging.
I mean, I think with those ones, I think it's highly. We should really know when to put personal things in personal and general things in general. Like I think if you are okay with risking your whole entire money to flip it, I think that is your choice.
Do you know what? I mean? I agree with you, bro. Like for example, sometimes when I trade, right, like we've got experience, fair enough, granted. But like I am at a stage as well. Obviously, some of the funds we get to play with now is I kind of hedge, not into positions, bro. Like simply because I'll put, like you said, and I got this from you. How much am I willing to risk on this trade?
Yeah.
$2,000. How much am I willing to risk on this one? 700.
Yeah. By the way, let me just let the guys know that what you just said is not an example. That is Reese, $2,000. He's risking $2,000 on a trade. That is him. He's actually telling you what he does. And so when you now see his profit, don't go like, oh, I want to get that. No, you gotta know how much he risked first. You gotta understand that he was okay with the risk before he got that reward. It's very important to understand that. I think yesterday Nestor did an incredible job explaining to people what he was doing with the news trading. He said, listen, I have something called a risk account. If I lose this risk account, I don't care. And I think that is one thing that, we just need to understand that it plays an important role. The risk before the reward. And you know what I want to say? Is that people are not normally angry with the loss. People are always angry with the size of the loss. It's like they're surprised. It's like they didn't know they were going to lose that. Really? Like you didn't know you're gonna wipe the account with that loss size. And I don't blame them. Sometimes it's lack of position size and knowledge, and it's quite interesting.
I blame them. That is why I'm quiet and not saying anything, because it's like we people, we just don't listen. Because for instance, most of us don't read terms and conditions, right? And whenever it backbites us, we tend to insult the company. Like it's something that is in humans that sometimes it annoys me. Let's say you go to buy, I'm just making an example, a PlayStation. No, and then there is a game on it, and then when you buy the game, there's a terms and conditions that says that if you put it in another desk, right, and then like if you give it to another person to play on the PlayStation, we are gonna block you out from the game. It's in the terms and conditions, but none of us read it. Me personally, sometimes I don't read it. So if they tell me and it's in the terms and conditions, I don't argue because I made the mistake, right? I take responsibility for what I did. So if I give it to a friend and he plays and I bring it back and I cannot play the game again, guess what I'm going to say? Fuck the game, or fuck FIFA, or fuck whoever created the game. You get what I'm trying to explain? 100%. And that is not, they didn't do anything. They told me before I bought the game. I just didn't read. I hope you get what I'm trying to explain. So we always tell people, don't put money that you are not willing to lose in there. And people are still putting like $100, and when they lose it, they are pissed. That means you are willing to lose it. So if you are not willing to lose $10, please don't put $100. Put 10. If it's a $1 that you are not willing to lose, put that $1 there, and don't feel bad about it. I hope everyone gets what I'm trying to explain. Because
I think people don't talk about this truth. I think we don't talk about this a lot. We try to just basically sympathize people out of, I don't know. I feel like it is better to tell people the truth for them to know it because nobody want to take a blame in this generation, bro. Like people want to put it on you, saying, "Oh, it was
Yeah,
your
when I
trade."
mentor people, I always tell them, I don't want you to put your money in there because I know you. When you put your money in there, you will be pissed when you lose. So I tell them, learn the skill on a demo and go for a funded account. That way, your money is less and the account is huge. You get it, and you are treating it as if it's a demo. But if you put your own money, then please take responsibility. If people were trading like the way we were trading at the beginning, I'm sure some of you would have collapsed. You get what I'm trying to say? Because if what Clem said about USD MXN, and if you see the amount of money we lost before getting here,
Yeah,
you guys
yeah.
would have actually been shooting yourself by now. You get what I'm trying to say?
No, I know what you mean, bro. I said, only legends will understand. He says, remind me not to ask Nesco to share his games for the PS. So the coordinate is coming soon. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. What is the coordinate for DJ? I think you know one guy that low key is making money a lot from this. Is John. Low key.
Yeah.
John,
Fact.
he tagged me on Instagram, and I just saw the dude, and I'm like, wait, what?
There's another guy as well, Cliff.
Who is that?
He is smoking it. I have to check now. Who is it? Oh, wait. Not Eugene.
And you see, with the kind of results we are getting here right now, even was something like, oh my God, everybody needs to hear it. Like people don't even know people are making this crazy money on these live streams, you know?
Yes, Olarande. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. But
That is the
Olarande.
dude. He's the same John.
Is that the same John?
That is the same John. He's the same guy.
Hey, John, send me money, man.
You see, life is very funny, you know. Like this same live stream, some people are making money, and I can assure you, someone is not making money.
Yeah.
So some people are. There is this guy also, Mr. Caleb. He passed his Mr. Caleb. He passed his funded account, and he's on live, and he was even asking me about withdrawal. He's also on the call. He's also
Can you
on the call.
imagine that?
And
Guys,
I've not
funded
seen him comment. He doesn't comment.
Hit me.
I'm sure he's like, these guys are wasting time commenting in the chat box. I'm picking in the money.
Yeah, bro. Like right now, we need to know the people that commenting here. We got another people. We're gonna go to their house for dinner. You know?
Like, yeah, no, 100%. 100%.
I think the GJ coordinate is ready though.
Yeah, they need to go up ASAP because it's gonna drop pretty quick to the first TP.
It's a sell. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Reese. We coming for you, bro. Hey, Robert, can you pull up on the screen?
Listen, past results do not determine future results.
Hey, no. Don't try to defend now. No,
don't at me, bro.
Guys, reset it yourself. Put all your.
Don't at me, bro.
Oh my days. Okay, well, I hear you.
But like I said, guys, we are honestly, it's all fun and game, but we are really honestly here to help you guys. Anything trading related, you know, education wise, psychology wise, funded accounts, managing trades. Speak to us. Let us know. We are actually here for you guys. All the work we're doing it anyway. You know, I had a post up. I've got a Telegram which I'm gonna give to you guys where I'll be managing these trades as well, man. And there will be an Cheq-In live as well. We need to start doing that as well, Cliff.
What again?
Templates, because obviously I've got my Telegram open, but I want to share the same trades in Cheq-In as well. But I need to obviously that's what I wanted to speak to you about as well. So we can even like when we come off the calls, we can still give you updates and manage them. You know, because this is what we're here for. We want you guys to have full access to us, you know. And we really
what we'll do is we will I think me, you, Robert, and the team, we will just see how we can be able to help people more. So I think you told me we are going to talk about it and see how we're going to do it, right? So what we're going to do is that, okay, so let's do it this way. Guys, you see all these things that Reese is talking about is just so that, you know, we can do more for you guys. You know, so I'm very happy that he's actually bringing it up as well. So okay, then sure, cool. Let's see how that goes. We will just take it out from there. That is fine. At the end of the day, we are just trying to make sure that we give these guys what
the value they deserve. 100%, bro. We know how hard it is. So, guys, we're here to help you.
Honestly. I think the GJ is on the screen now. Can you want to talk about it?
Yeah, so GJ, again, what we was waiting for. Sorry, I need to look at my chart. Drop down to 5. We have this break just here. It's currently retesting support. It could go back up to fill this wick, but then we should start seeing it reverse. The traffic is clear. The only problem I was just thinking about was this area here, but this was a continuation. So we should get the push down all the way into our first TP. But there is some news coming out as well. It's at 250, but I don't think we've seen the effects of it yet. But we should have some momentum to the downside, even before this pushes up. So let's just wait and see. We also had a US 30, which luckily, well, it's actually not luckily because we could be getting a reversal as well. Gold seems to be,
yeah, gold is dropping,
but
man. I'm not giving anything about it because it's already dropped. Where I would have given a sell,
yeah, I think it's gonna reverse sharp.
I'm waiting for a reversal.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna reverse. I'm waiting because you know what? Sometimes I've realized as well, man. When GJ is going down, gold is going up. When gold is going up, GJ is going down.
They go the opposite direction.
Yeah, man. So that's how sometimes I now know not to stay in trades too long sometimes, man. Especially when like gold breaks. It's even like sometimes US 30. There's not much correlation, but sometimes, especially when you see impulsive breaks on gold, you know sometimes US 30 does the complete opposite.
Yep.
Okay, I think Ms. Denise, you have some news you want to share with us? Can you come and just let us know what you're seeing?
But guys, like what Reese said, it's all fun and games, you know. It's just that learn how to take responsibility yourself, you know, and that is what makes you develop as a human being. Don't always try to do the blame game, because the blame game, if it's not the educator, is the currency pair. If it is not the currency pair, it is your stop loss.
The internet.
Sorry, can everyone hear me now?
No, I said if it's not a currency pair, it's the internet.
Yeah, if it's not a currency pair, it's the internet. If it's not internet, then it's maybe your child came to push you when you were clicking on the buy or sell. Something like you just find something to blame other than yourself. That is the mistake people are doing. Because if I were you, right, which I was you at the beginning, I was also copying and pasting from a good trader. But trust me, I was a very good like copy and paster. I even knew the educated traits that won't go well, and I don't take it. I follow the educator too well that I know what he says what he says when he does not trust the trade. I know what he says when he's about to, give a good trade, and I know what he does when he's going to double up on a trade. So I knew exactly the inside and out of the educator and how he does it, because I was really listening and watching him. I hope everyone gets what I'm trying to explain.
Yeah.
But most of you are just looking at the money, and then when it doesn't go, you're all over the place. And when it doesn't go well, you don't blame yourself of not being all over the place, but you blame the people you copied. That will always get you kicked out from the first market. That is why a lot of people lose and a lot of people mess out, because a lot of people actually do the blame games over here.
Yeah.
Right? And that is the problem. There is always something you personally need to work on. Of course, it doesn't mean you are the only one doing mistakes. Other people, we are in an imperfect world, so everyone is imperfect. That means, including yourself, you are also imperfect, right? So whilst you pinpoint out the mistake maybe the pair did, or the broker or the educator did, also pinpoint yours as well. That is what I just want everyone to just have.
No,
so if you pinpoint yours, work on it. Sorry, you wanted to say something?
No, I was saying 100%, bro. I agree, bro. I agree.
Yep. So I just want everyone to just work on yourself, to be honest. Just work on yours. But trading alone, I don't mind even if you are just a copy and paster, you don't have time to learn, and you're copying and pasting us, learn it well. Learn us to
Yeah,
the extent that you know that,
you know what?
okay, there's, like I
You are
said yesterday, law of average. Learn,
you're so
learn
right,
it.
bro.
Learn Reese, learn Nesto, learn Cliff, right? Learn how
'Cause-
to manage. Know that, oh, Nesto strays, he's a scalper. So he's going to have his losses and his wins in that same day because his strays are fast. But he comes out in profit all the time. Know that
Oh,
Reese and Cliff would they are swing traders. They might hold one trade for the whole week, they might not trade again, as long as it gives them the whole pips they need. Right? That means the following week, if they hit SL as well, they might also be in the next losing streak. It's fine. All of us have that. I hope you get it. So know how to copy and paste, know how to know what maybe what I say that shows that no, this trade I have to reduce my loss size. Know what Reese says, you know that when Reese says this, I have to reduce my loss size. You know, those intuitions are something we can work on. They are all skill. The skill is
yeah.
not only just knowing how to analyze the market. Some people will be very good in the skill of copying and pasting another person. Why do you think there is this voiceovers people who does a voiceover of another person and makes millions of it? It's a
I know a
talent
girl
of
that
just copying that.
It's
It's very
true.
true, guys. Just do it. Learn how to, develop yourself also in this industry. I don't mind whatever you are doing, whether it is copying and pasting or just whatever you are doing. Just do it well. That's what I just want everyone to know.
No, you are right though. But I'm a big believer in that, everybody wants fast money, man. There are ways there's no such thing as fast money. Let me not even lie. You can automate it, but you have to have an understanding of automation. Us trading is basically automating our money, even though we're still clicking the button. There are ways we do that, and there are ways we can, but like Nestor said, you have to learn the skill. It's not like you have a baby and you just leave it on the floor hoping it's gonna walk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just looking at them, he might get up and walk soon. He might not. I don't know. We'll wait and see.
All right. So is there going to be any other few trades coming up again, or this is?
I
I think we
do want
have
to send GJ as well, but I'm just gonna see how this GJ's starting to pull away.
Well, I'm in the two trades, so I'm not really willing to trade again. And then
Yeah, and
I've
especially after
also seen the
yesterday as well. Like we gotta get them into the culture of well, we just smacked it yesterday. If we smacked it, you guys should be smacking it as well. So when we come on here and we say, oh, you know what, there's not too much for us to do today, you guys should be, you know what, no problems. Let's just run through some psychology. Because at the end of the day, you've done what you need to do in the market. Essentially, I don't need to trade again this week. No. But like I said, because of how I manage my account, how I manage my positions, I know that I can now risk 2%. 2% is 1 TP of GN yesterday and a few pips of gold. So I have the leverage to actually take that risk. So if it goes against me, am I going to be upset? Am I going to care? No. Am I going to be back tomorrow? Yeah. And that you guys yourself need to adopt that mentality.
All right then. I mean, I think there is a couple of news also below here that Ms. Denise just gave us.
Yeah. Let's bring it on.
News.
Oh wow, Netflix has introduced a password sharing fee in the US.
Yeah, Netflix did. So now those who don't want to pay for it and you want a Netflix and chill, you're gonna start
That
paying
means
too.
you're still paying for another password from someone.
Hey Cliff, I'm still holding Frank 40 from 7480. All the way till now, taking partials from my own trade. Okay, congratulations, Amir. Let's give Amir some claps. He's doing well.
The poker player has become a student now.
Yep. Let's do
He's
that.
on his way.
He's on his way. Yeah, it's good, man.
Okay, so the truth is, reality is, me, I always tell people, guys, if you know me,
But a
don't.
different, yeah. I think it's an old Spain badge, kind of. It's a Spain shirt, but I think it's very old.
At least it's not the Chelsea one, though.
Sorry, come again.
I said, at least it's not that Chelsea one. At least it's not that Chelsea one, bro.
Chelsea's.
Who's on the back of that? Iniesta, Xavi, Busquets. Someone decent has got to be on the back of that shirt.
I think it's Iniesta
Yeah, would there be?
at the back of it.
I used to really play soccer, Like, they used to call me the king of the pitch, but it really didn't happen.
Yeah. Can you play?
You said?
Can you play?
Oh, that's Nestor, man. I used to be the king of the pitch. Like, when the
Oh
ball.
wait. Can I ask? This is so off topic here, and this because it just reminds me of a conversation we had last year, guys. How tall do you think Nesto is?
Were you asking me or asking the people in the chat?
I'm asking the people in the chat. Of course, I'm not asking you. Why would
Yeah. How tall do they think Nestor is? I think Nestor is 4'5".
Now you are I thought you were about to tell them though.
No, 4'5".
He said 2 entries I took and all in profit from 50 deposits.
Oh no,
to
no, Amir, no. You shouldn't have said that. No, you're going to get the blast now. Robert, can we boo him?
wait. Let
Boo
Cliff,
him.
Cliff, go.
I was about to talk about it and Cliff just said no.
No,
Just
Amir,
get
because
quiet.
we already gave you claps. On this call, that is not an achievement. $50 to GJ. Let's go.
Got him. Come on,
Robert. Robert. Oh, Robert.
The AI is down. The AI is down. We're in blue. We're running it up.
And then another cha-ching for EU. Cha-ching.
Woo! We running.
Guys, these calls, even 2 pips is not easy. You know what I mean?
And you know what is crazy? Like, there, as much as you will see on your Instagram feed,
Look at it. They said Miss Faith said 5'8".
5'8".
No, said 193.
No, Nestor is not 5. Even me, I'm not 5'8". Nestor is not 5'8".
Mr. Mani said 5 foot what? Inches. I don't understand.
I think it's about inches.
You're 5 foot.
5 feet. I'm 5 foot. 5 foot is 5 foot is funny though.
No. I think. What kind of height? No, I'm not even gonna ask this question. I was gonna say, what kind of height do they think I am? They're gonna just throw shades.
No one. I'm not sure anyone is going to have this correct though.
No, they're gonna throw some shades. I don't want no question. Fine, no, never mind. Let's move on. You see, I knew it. Who else? Hey, Robert, shoot this guy.
But could you please? Yeah. I don't know who Killer Zulu is. But the GJ coordinates are on the screen now. It's the one
guys,
below our.
Do not enter. GJ is, unless we get a retracement right back, please don't. And if I can get a second re-entry, I'll look on the I'll look on a smaller time frame. So someone says 6'4".
Clifford is 5'6".
5'6".
Me 5'6". You gotta be kidding me. Why? What you talking about? You think you can be 5'6" and catch Nas 100?
I think.
What if I'm actually 5'6"?
598.
Short king, innit?
Whatever, man. Okay, no, I'm not doing that, Robert. I'm not doing that. I'm not 5'6".
I think Robert is 5'6". That is why
I think Robert is paying. No, I think Robert is paying. Yeah, you're right.
So,
You
are
know,
we gonna
you know that
review?
the tallest among us all in the team is Dominic. You know, he's the tallest.
Oh yeah,
He's the tallest. He's the tallest.
but
Like, he's like
maybe
7'5". I hope he's not listening. I hope he's not listening. No, but for real. He said, I am upset for a friend. Which friend? No, you're not. You kidding. I think Robert is the one who is paying. The tallest of them all is, I think it's Dominic. After Dominic, then Nesto. Then after Nesto, I think me and Reese.
I think we're about the same height.
I think we might be the same height. What?
5'9".
Okay, so you know why Rich Boy is saying that? Because he met me in Dubai. So
Oh, and
I met him in Dubai. So he's trying to say I'm 5'9".
he saw me. He saw me not long ago.
I'm not. I'm not 9. I'm not 5'9". Just okay. You know what? Let's just stop this. Robert, give me some cha-ching sound. Let's cancel this talk right now. It's over. It's over. Yes. No more high conversation.
no.
No more high combos. So I think we're good to go, guys. Right? We're making money. No need to stay on this call, right?
Yeah.
I think we're good
Please.
to go.
No, yeah.
We're
I'm
gonna
not having
catch you
any
going
trade.
tomorrow. We're gonna catch you going tomorrow. So yeah, you just make sure that you secure some profit. Make sure that you are in the trade. Make sure that you are managing the trade very well, and all of that. With that all being said, I think Reese, do the honors, close the court. No, I think that is all. Yeah, Nestor doesn't have anything to say. So
Yeah, no.
let's close the live
thing
stream.
is with the trade that we're in. When you hit, because obviously, if you haven't added yourself to the chat already, make sure you're in Cliff's chat or my chat, because I will be updating these trades throughout the day. Please make sure you close 50 to 60% at TP1 and let the rest remain. But guys, that being said, we are done here. Please like, subscribe, share, tag us, repost us, help you, and we will see you at the same time tomorrow, guys.
All right, and also, guys, I think we're supposed to bring something on the screen, but we will communicate and bring you all the information by the grace of God. Reese got his own repeat trades Telegram channel going live. I think it's already live. We will. So if you're also in the Chicona Psychology group, I think we may communicate the chat from there. So make sure you are in both groups. So the psychology one basically is for psychology. You already know I don't send trace in there.
Oh yeah, and then the YHM news.
Yes, we will also we will send you. So we will send you three. We will send you 3 Telegram channels. YHM is Young Hungry Millennials, known as YHM by Nestor Pippin, and then our VP Trace is for Reese. This is how you can communicate with these incredible traders as well. And so we will give you guys a link, God willing, tomorrow, which is the last day of the week for us. So we will communicate with you all tomorrow, and we'll give you the links. And so be ready to also not only just come on these Cheq-In live tradings. You know that the Cheq-In psychology is purely just for psychology. I don't put no trace in there. You already know that. And so with all these other channels, you guys can be able to make extra money aside coming on these live sessions. And so that we can also promote the Cheq-In across all that. You already know. So guys, when you join these channels, support them, just follow them, do whatever you're gonna do, but then we'll give you the links, God willing, tomorrow. Is that okay? We will give the links tomorrow. All right, we will give the links, God willing, tomorrow. Of course, I have to bait you for you guys to come tomorrow. So if you want to be able to get the links, come tomorrow. All right, cool. My name is Cliff Chicona. You already know that. Nestor Pippin, thank you. Reese, thank you. Guys, I think today it was only Reese Instagram name was there. I don't know why. How much did you pay Robert?
Just gave him some crypto, just
okay. It's true. It's true. That means it's true because Robert deals in USDT a lot. Okay, I get it now. Okay, cool. So with that all being said, guys, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope that you make some money for yourself. I think my cup has to show a little bit of my face. Is it showing now?
Yeah, we got you, man. We got you.
Okay, cool. So guys, my name is Cliff Chikona. Thank you so much for hopping on to Cheq-In Live Trading. With that all being said, what we do, we trade 10 pips a day, takes poverty away, 20 pips a day. You can take your family on a day and 50 pips a day. I'm not recommending it, but it's possible. You can create your job today. I will see you guys, God willing, tomorrow at 2 p.m. UK time. Okay? So we're going off in 1, 2, 3. Bye-bye.
Cheq-In. That's right. You don't have to work for money. Let money work for you. That's what we do. Yeah. We do, yeah, we trade. What 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 we do, said we trade. So what we do, yeah, we trade. What we do, yeah, we trade. What we do, yeah, we trade. That's right. 10 pips a day takes poverty away. 20 pips a day take wifey on a date. 50 pips a day, I'ma quit my job today. You wondering why I trade? I don't know why you don't trade. Hey, you should be trading, and you could be making money from your smartphone, and you could be escaping the 9 to 5. 9 to 5. Stress a lot, stress a lot. I can see you from your face, you wanna cry. I don't know why you're not trading though. You should own your Kairos moment. You should be trading. Yeah, really. You asking me what we do? Should we tell her? What we do? Yeah, we trade. So what we do? Hey, we trade. What we do? Yeah, we trade. Said what we do? Said we trade. What we do? Yeah, we trade. Said what we do?